As motion designers, we have to do a lot of repetitive work. It's annoying and it's wasting our time that we could spend with our family or playing games. That's why I've created this free script to make life easier and work faster. It tackles the most annoying and frequent tasks, such as repositioning of an anchor point, creating a camera rig, and creating a vignette. These tasks may seem small, but they consume a lot of time. So let's go to the very first step. The script consists of 3 parts: anchor point controls, create a camera rig, and create a vignette. It's very simple. The anchor point. Any layer in After Effects has an anchor point. It's right here. The layer rotates around this anchor point. If we rotate it on the x-axis, it rotates like this. If we rotate it on y, it will rotate like this. And on z, like this. Right around this point. But you might want, for example, the text to rotate around this point. To do so, select the text layer, go to anchor position and place the anchor right here. And then you can rotate it around this point. Simple as that. You can also place the anchor point in any point of this title, like in the top left, in the middle left, in the bottom left, bottom, center, and top, and on the right, top, middle, and bottom. I personally like to place the anchor point of most of my layers in the center. Very easy, very fast. Next we have a camera rig. Usually to create a camera rig you have to go to Layer, New, Camera, hit OK, then go to Layer, New, Null Object, make the null object 3D, and link the camera to the null. This way it will be way easier to control the camera than just a plain camera. Let's make it 3D. Well, that's a basic camera rig setup. If you create a lot of cameras, this process becomes very time-consuming. Even if you're duplicating the existing cameras, you will have to delete the previous keyframes all the time. And this is what annoys me the most. So let's delete this camera and the null object, and just click here, create a camera rig. It already creates a camera and the null object. It gives the null object the name camera controls, and it links the camera to the null. And the null object is 3D. So after clicking a single button, you already have a ready-to-use rig. It's fully functional and easy to use. And the last one, but not the least, create a vignette. To create a vignette, you usually have to go to Layer, New, Adjustment Layer, rename it to Vignette. Naming the layers is important because you want to know what this layer does in the future, right? Then go to Effect, Color Correction, Curves, put the curve down, it makes everything dark, but we'll go to Ellipse tool, double click, it makes all the edges sharp, we click Invert it, then we go to Mask Controls and set the mask feather to 600 to 700 pixels. Now we have created a vignette. Quite a time-consuming process. So we can just delete this vignette, close the camera controls, and hit a Create a Vignette button, but make sure no layers are selected while hitting this button, otherwise it might not create the vignette. Create a vignette. Bam! We already have the layer, we already have the curves, and we already have the mask with a preset of feather. The only thing that you will have to do is to manually decide the level of darkness that you want to have on your edges. For example, I wanted this dark. You might want it less dark or even more dark. No problem here, all the controls are left to you. Just make sure you are under the Effect Controls panel, not in the Project panel, because you will not see the controls from there. Select the layer, go to Effect Controls, and here's this preset, Curves Effect. Let's install the script. Open Dennis Controls Panel.zip, go to Dennis Controls Panel folder, and here you have 2 files, Dennis Controls Panel installation.txt file and Dennis Controls Panel release file .jsx. This txt file is an installation manual that will tell you how to install the script. There are 2 versions for Mac and for Windows, but I will show you how to install it right now. All you have to do is to copy this file, right-click, copy, then go to this PC, Windows, Program Files, Adobe, Adobe After Effects, and the version of your Adobe After Effects. For me, it's Adobe After Effects 2024. Support Files, Scripts, Script UI Panels. And here you just right-click and paste the file. I already have this file right here, so I will skip this time, but you have to place it here. If you are a Mac user, open the installation instruction and it will show you the path where you have to install it. It's in Applications, Adobe After Effects version, your version that you're using right now. For me, it's 2024 Scripts, Script UI Panels, and paste this Dennis Controls Panel release.jsx file into that folder. Once you have installed the script, relaunch the After Effects so the script would work. Once you have relaunched the After Effects, go to Window, Dennis Controls Panel 1.0 Release. Here is the script. You can dock this script to any panel and it will start together with After Effects. I like to place it here because, well, it's a great place for this size of a script panel. I find it quite useful. You can download the script for free from my Patreon page. The link is in the description. Like, subscribe, and let me know what you'd like me to add to this script to make it even more useful.